Shalom, party people, and welcome to the 12th C. Proverbs Chapter 3 and Matthew Chapter 12, verses 29 through 45. Pages 731 and 932, respectively. My son, do not forget my Torah, and let your heart watch over my commands. For length of days and long life and peace they add to you. Let not loving commitment and truth forsake you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Thus find favor and good insight in the eyes of Elohim and man. Trust in Yahweh with all of your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. Know him in all of your ways, and he makes all your paths straight. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear Yahweh and turn away from evil. It is healing to your navel and moistening to your bones. Esteem Yahweh with your goods, and with the first fruits of your increase. Then your storehouses shall be filled with plenty, and your vats overflow with new wine. My son, do not despise the discipline of Yahweh, and do not loathe his reproof. For whom Yahweh loves, he reproves, as a father the son whom he delights in. Blessed is the man who has found wisdom, and the man who gets understanding, for the gain from it is better than the gain from silver, and its increase than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies, and all your delights are not comparable to her. Length of days in her right hand, riches and esteem in her left hand. Her ways are pleasant ways, and all her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to those taking hold of her, and blessed are all who retain her. Yahweh's founded the earth by wisdom. He established the heavens by understanding. By his knowledge, the depths were broken up, and clouds dropped down dew. My son, let them not depart from your eyes. Watch over sound wisdom and discretion. Then they become life to you and your being, and an adorning to your neck. Then you would walk safely in your way, and your foot would not stumble. When you lie down, you need not be afraid, and you shall lie down, and your sleep shall be sweet. Do not be afraid of sudden dread, nor of the ruin of the wrong when it comes. For Yahweh is at your side, and he shall guard your foot from being caught. Do not withhold good from those who deserve it, when it is in the power of your hands to do so. I'm going to read that again. Do not withhold good from those who deserve it when it is in the power of your hand to do so. Do not say to your neighbor, go and come back tomorrow and I'll give it, when you have it with you. Do not plan evil against your neighbor, seeing he dwells safely beside you. Do not strive with a man without cause. If he has done you no evil, do not envy a cruel man, and choose none of his ways. For the perverse one is an abomination to Yahweh, and his secret counsel is with the straight. The cause of Yahweh is on the house of the wrong. The curse of Yahweh is on the house of the wrong. But he blesses the home of the righteous. He certainly scoffs the scoffer, but gives favor to the humble. The wise do inherit esteem, but fools are bearing away shame. Matthew 12, starting in verse 29 through 45. Or how is one able to enter a strong man's house and plunder his goods, unless he first binds the strong man, and then he shall plunder his house? Who is not with me is against me, and he who does not gather with me scatters abroad. Because of this, I say to you, all sin and blasphemy shall be forgiven, Because of this, I say to you, all sin and blasphemy shall be forgiven men, but the blasphemy against the Spirit shall not be forgiven men. And whoever speaks a word against the Son of Man, it shall be forgiven him. But whoever speaks against the set apart Spirit, it shall not be forgiven him, either in this age or the age to come. Either make the tree good and its fruit good, or else make the tree rotten and its fruit rotten. For a tree is known by its fruit. Brood of adders, how are you able to speak what is good, being wicked? For the mouth speaks from the outflowing of the heart. And the good man brings forth what is good from the good treasures of his heart, and the wicked man brings forth what is wicked from the wicked treasures. And I say to you that from every idle word men speak, they shall give an account of it in the day of judgment. For by your words you shall be declared righteous, and by your words you shall be declared unrighteous. Then some of the scribes and Pharisees answered, saying, Teacher, we wish to see a sign from you. But he answered, saying to them, A wicked and adulterous generation seeks after a sign, and no sign shall be given to it except for the sign of the prophet Jonah. For as Jonah was 3 days and 3 nights in the stomach of the great fish, so shall the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. Men of Nineveh shall stand up in the judgment with this generation and condemn it, because they repented at the preaching of Jonah, and look, one greater than Jonah is here. Sovereigns of the south shall rise up in judgment with this generation and shall condemn it. For she came from the ends of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon. And look, one greater than Solomon is here. Now, when the unclean spirit goes out of a man, he goes through dry places, seeking rest and finds none. Then it says, I shall return to my house from which I came. And when it comes, it finds it empty, swept, and decorated. Then it goes and takes with it 7 other spirits more wicked than itself. And they enter and dwell there. And the last of that man is worse than the first. So shall it also be with this wicked generation. Go do hard things.